Good morning. So today we're going to look at telephoto lenses to take landscape photography. So without further ado, we are in the wonderful Lansdowne in Bath, and there's a beautiful mist covering the valley. So here we are. So first of all, I've got my telephoto set up on my tripod. Now tripods are pretty essential for telephoto because as you zoom out, your focal range gets longer, and if you use the reciprocal rule, which is what I use most of the time, it's really important to have stability. So the reciprocal rule is basically this. If you're using your camera at 150 or let's say 100 millimeters, then I should have my shutter speed on roughly 100th of a second. Now, that's for handheld and that's fine. But if you are wanting to get a longer exposure, if you're wanting to take that down much further than that, you're going to get camera shake pretty quickly. So a sturdy tripod is really essential. Now I'm just photographing the scene unfolding at the moment. There are so many different elements to it, and what I'm going to start doing is just zooming in to those details in the distance here. There's a beautiful, if I can just about get it on 200, I might be able to just get the shot. Okay, well, when you see mist, you've got to get down into it, haven't you? I mean, you can't just stay on top and photograph it from above. I loved taking that drone footage. So, down here, using the telephoto lens again, there's this tree here with 3 holes in it where the branches have kind of come together and grown together. And this is what we're going to photograph now. So to start off with, we've got the whole of the tree. So when we photograph, right now I'm photographing about kind of 25 millimeters, something like that. And you can just get the whole tree in. So I'm just going to check my focus and take a shot. But the joy of using telephoto is that, you want to select out the area that you find the most interesting. And in this case, it is the area in between these branches here, where these trees have grown together in this beautiful way. So I'm really looking at these gaps here in the tree itself. I think that's just a much more interesting shot, and the texture of the sunlight on the bark. So I'm going to take a couple of different shots. Might just bracket them slightly differently, have slightly different focal points. Lovely, there we are. So I'm set up for my next shot. This tree is amazing. It's a tree that's basically split in the middle and hollow inside and still growing side by side together. It's really beautiful. I can't show you the back of the camera because this camera would literally be in the bush. So I'm just going to take you through the shot and then I'll show you the shot on the screen. Now this one isn't a telephoto shot. This is going to be as wide angle as I can go today, which is 14. And what is beautiful is the mist just separating these two trees fantastically. There's a branch coming out on each side to create this symmetrical composition. So I'm at f8, 30th of a second and ISO 80. And I'm just going to take a couple of different exposures. I'm going to take it in manual. I love this tree. It's like this, you know, at all different times of year. Obviously, winter, it's absolutely gorgeous because it's got that structure to it and it's got that kind of skeletal kind of structure and not so many leaves kind of getting in the way. But it's got its own real character. Well, let's see what else we can find in the mist. Okay. In the time that I took to set this camera up, the mist has completely descended. There was an amazing view here literally 2 minutes ago, but most of that has gone, sadly. Okay, let's try again. I got completely swamped. Oh, it is looking absolutely stunning out here. You can just see the tips of the hills. Now, before it all fades again, I'm going to take some shots. So this is the joy of having a telephoto lens. So at the moment I'm on 1/500th of a second. I'm going to do brackets of 3 on aperture priority on f11, and it's just time to take some shots now. This is absolutely stunning. This is what I was looking for. It is just gorgeous up there. This is why you just got to photograph in your local area. You don't need to go miles. You can get real beauty. You just need to know when to go and where to go, and it all comes together. And right now, this is looking absolutely stunning. So as we speak, the clouds are changing. So I've got to put my sunglasses on for a while, it's blinding. The clouds are constantly changing and creating completely different shapes in the valley and over the trees. It's absolutely stunning. There's a patch of trees starting to come out here. Now with a telephoto, you can really get in there. I think I'm going to show you my compositions now and get this thing on a tripod quickly. Okay. Okay, right, so let's show you on the back of the screen. So here we go. So this is what I'm seeing. So you can actually see what's going on. So I'm just going to tighten this up a little bit wonky. There we go. Right. Oh, no, still wonky. Oh, God. Right, that'll do. Right. So, so first of all, this beautiful hill in front of us. So I'm just gonna come out so you can see what the whole scene is. And I'm just going to adjust my tripod. Just get it level. There we go. Okay, so right, so let's go into it. So I mean, this is pretty much wide angle, and it's okay. But I mean, it's so much nicer when you zoom in and you get a completely different feel to your shot. It enables you to just really kind of get just sections of the landscape and details of the landscape that you wouldn't normally get. So I'm gonna bracket on 3 exposures, aperture priority. Don't need to worry too much about camera shake or anything like that. Just worrying more about exposure and looking at the exposures that I'm creating here. Now I might have to do a pano because it's just gorgeous. That group of, sorry, I'm gonna have to put my sunglasses back on, I can't see a thing. That group of trees down there, the light has come off them now, but it was absolutely stunning before. So let's have a look. It may not be completely level, this pano, but that's okay. Right, so I'm at about kind of 105, something like that at the moment. And I think I'm going to take a pano of this beautiful scene. Maybe just zoom it in a touch more. Got to decide really whether I want the bottom of the trees or not. The trees aren't really doing that much. Might just take it in a bit more and crop them later. Okay, just nudge it about 30% more. And again. And again. And again. It's not perfectly level, but never mind. And I'm just going to check my focus area. Struggling focusing. Just take one more over here just to make sure it's actually focused. That's better. I'll just go one more on the horizon. Just make sure that's actually in. And maybe one more. So, telephoto lenses, they're brilliant for all different types of photography. In terms of landscape photography, I love them because you can isolate the scene and you can create your own composition. You can get a real sense of compression as well. Obviously, other lenses are really, really useful as well. I'll put a link up here to my video about using the 24-70. So, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.